go live now to political reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, the federal government is under fire from Labor for refusing to stump up extra cash for Victorian businesses.
Yeah, Gab, the Victorian government unveiled its $250 million business support package yesterday, which will provide relief for 90,000 businesses. So it wants the federal government to match that, but the answer has been simply no. The federal government maintains that they've already tipped $45 billion into the state, more per capita than any other state or territory. Now, this has really turned into a war of words between the state and federal government. The acting Premier James Merlino labelling the federal government a disgrace, arguing that they may not have even been in this position in the first place if the vaccine rollout was on track. Now, this is something which has also been seized upon by the federal opposition.
The Victorian business community is being strangled by the Prime Minister's failures on vaccinations and quarantine. It didn't take long for this Prime Minister and this Treasurer to go from we're all in this together to now all of a sudden Victorians are all on their own.
Now, the Victorian Chamber of Commerce, it's calling for unity. It's also arguing for a one-off wage subsidy payment similar to JobKeeper, which could be rolled out to states in circumstances like this. Whilst other business leaders within Melbourne, well, they say that the issue isn't the payments and etc. itself, rather the lockdown.
It's like putting a Band-Aid on the Titanic. It's inconsequential. I'm not trying to be disrespectful of the effort that's been made, but it's really a drop in the ocean. It doesn't solve the problem here, Peter. The problem is the lockdown.
And Andrea, Barnaby Joyce has broken ranks again, this time over the vaccine rollout.
Yeah, Barnaby Joyce, he's conceding that the messaging has simply been gotten wrong when it comes to the vaccine rollout. Now, the government, it has been accused of stoking complacency by the repeated use of the line, "it is not a race." Now, in recent days, we've seen federal ministers trying to downplay that use of that word, but as recently as yesterday, the acting Prime Minister, Michael McCormack, well, he was repeating that line. This is what Barnaby Joyce had to say in response.
They probably could have chosen better words. I would say you do it as quickly and as prudently as possible, and that is exactly what is happening. I don't think there's any person involved with the vaccine saying, well, we'll just put our feet up and take the day off. I don't know how the sort of terminology about what a race is. Maybe just expeditiously is probably a better word. That's what we've got to do.
There have been growing calls for the federal government to do more when it comes to revamping or launching a new COVID vaccine campaign. Now, it has been revealed that they will do that in July. That will be a specific advertising campaign targeting those under 40. Gab.
Andrea Crothers, thank you.